Hello, America. Thank you for joining me today in the game of Char. Today, the two biggest rivals of this card game, the Confederacy and the Union, are battling out in 2 rounds. Sending in their best players into the arena, these two sides are in it for the win. Welcome to the game of Char, AC62.
Done.
Hi, I'm Fate, and I'll be your dealer tonight. Welcome to the Game of War. Our players tonight will be Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, Jefferson Davis, and Beauregard. The rules are as follows. Each player gets 4 cards. After each card is dealt, the players are allowed to bet. The player with the most victory cards at the end of the round wins. In the event of a tie, everybody loses, and the winner is decided by coin toss. Tonight we will be playing 2 rounds, and remember, all is fair.
The first round we are playing today is Shiloh.
Okay, players, place your bets.
Both sides are placing a good amount of their troops on both sides of the Tennessee River, giving their distance for what is to come.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, for every death card dealt, the other team wins your chips.
A death card for the Union after placing a generous amount of troops. This does not look good for the Union. Let's see what the Confederacy gets. The victory card for the Confederacy, does that prove good leadership, or is it fate making the game interesting?
Like, here comes the next hand.
Another death card for the Union, better set the bets in the right spot. Looks like they need a miracle. The Confederacy once again gets a victory card. It is up to Davis to make sure he places his bets accordingly.
Place your bets.
Wow, they're kind of betting a lot. It's kind of a surprise.
The Union is pushing back as the Confederacy moves forward through the Tennessee River.
Okay, players, third hand.
Maybe a surprise for the Union, but for the Confederacy, this is war. And the Union gets 2 victory cards.
Place your bets.
The Union is adding more troops and no longer pushing back. Will this prove successful for the Union, or will it end in dismay? Stay tuned.
Last card.
More victory cards for the Union. This is getting intense! The Confederacy has just acquired death cards. The tables are turning! I repeat, the tables are turning!
Here you go.
Thank you, General Buell.
What was that? I have just gotten word that Union General Don Carlos Buell has sent in reinforcements and victory cards to his counterparts, while Lincoln slips away his death cards. I can't take it. I must also add that unfortunately some generals were not able to make it tonight. Buell was lucky enough to have a short presence, but Johnson was feeling underneath her leather, and Ambrose E. Burnside is currently getting a facial trim. I am disposed of saying that I'm okay with his absence.
So much for honest Abe.
Place your final bets.
Wow, it's looking like a hornet's nest in there.
Okay, you've just gotten rid that because of the large amounts of fighting, it was considered a hornet's nest. Good one, Davis.
Show your cards.
Nice.
Cheaters!
Take these.
And I'll take these.
Well, at least we held our position.
Agreed.
So we had to retreat, sadly.
Not much of a win for them, but big losses.
Yeah.
Okay,
Union
done.
has more victory cards, and therefore they win. But we also must remember the casualties lost on both sides. Victory has a total number of 1,728 casualties, while the Union had 1,754. But the Union sent in 40,000 troops as compared to the Confederacy's 30,000. Now, on to the next Inferno round, Antietam. Get ready, folks. This should be a good one. In the meantime, the Confederate side cannot afford the game dues, so in order to participate, we have to have a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Land! Land! And even more land!
Thanks to the Homestead Act of 1862, we have land. Are you an adult U.S. citizen who has never borne arms against the U.S. government? Are you in need of land? Well, do we have the thing for you? You can claim 80 acres of land for one person, 160 acre lands of surveyed lands for no cost to you. Call 1-800-520-1862. Please understand this. All of this land comes at a $10 registration fee, and you have to live on land for 5 years.
Trying to get a law passed, equal education despite the class. I know we're in a civil war, but more education is what I'm looking for. When I get my law approved, higher education will improve. So now I've got to see if Lincoln will agree with me. I went to the government and proposed Land Grant College Act. The stamp of approval sent the U.S. in the right direction. Now I'm taking my classes on the front line, getting my degree on the own time. The Land Grant Institution matchment with the right college for them. Learn agriculture from here. The Land Grant Institution. Learn mechanics from here. The Land Grant Institution.
And this one is for the bloodiest battle yet. Welcome to Antietam as we continue on our game of law.
Welcome back to the second round. We have two substitutions, McClellan and Robert E. Lee. Everyone place your starting bets.
I'm feeling good about this one.
Both sides are putting in a generous amount of troops, which proves high confidence in their leaders. But will this overconfidence attest to failure for both? Looks like the Union gets a victory card and a death card. If Davis stopped playing with his card, we would be able to tell he got the death card, as well as his partner, not doing as good as he hoped.
Okay, players, please place your secondary bets.
adding more troops despite the unsettling results from the first hand. More death. This is looking pretty bloody. Same goes to the Confederacy. Bloodshed is looking inevitable.
Place your bets.
No, I'm good. I don't want to lose any more troops. It's already looking like the bloodiest day.
This isn't looking good. It's really not.
It's gonna be a lot of guys.
Yet, you are still adding more troops?
Next card.
More death. This is looking pretty bloody. And more death cards for the Confederacy as well. Ugh.
Place
Oh,
your bets.
and your bets?
All you, Lee. All you.
General Lee called for more troops, matching those of the Union.
Last card of this round.
The sets are piling up. The Civil War has never seen this many deaths.
Final bets?
Well, you know what they say, Robbie. Go big or go home.
I check.
No, let's do it. Put them in.
I check.
We're putting them all in.
No, this is.
No, we're putting them all
We've
in.
already lost too many men.
No, we're putting them all in.
We're
Put
gonna
them
lose-
in.
we're
Put-
gonna-
I'm taking your chips.
We're gonna lose too many men.
I'm overriding you as Jefferson Davis.
You know what? Papa's gonna take this one home.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see the cards.
See these cards?
What?
Looks like we
You
have
were
a
the-
coin toss, folks!
You put it all in? Awesome. Let's see it.
Alright.
That showed a lot of casualties and only a few victories. Therefore, we cannot determine who won. Coin toss it is.
Looks like it's all down to fate. Abe, what do you call?
Heads.
Heads for Lincoln. Not a surprising call. But the Union wins again.
I got this. Union win!
Really was the bloodiest day, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Good game.
The battle ended with almost 16,000 Union casualties and over 20,000 Confederate casualties. May they rest in peace.
Hello, sir. Me and my people really appreciate what you're doing for us.
You're welcome, young man. Thanks to the Battle of Antietam, I finally have the confidence to write the Emancipation Proclamation.
Coming to a theater near you. Wah, wah, wah.
It's the end of the game, Union victory, and I'm here as spectator Herman Melville, who witnessed firsthand the trials and tragedy of the game. So Herman, can you tell us what you saw out there?
Skimming lightly, wheeling still, the swallows fly low. Over the field in clouded days, the forest field of Shiloh. Over the field where April rain, so lost the parched ones stretched in pain. Through the pause of night, that followed Sunday's fight around the church of Shiloh. The church so lone, the log-built one, that echoed to many a parting groan and natural prayer, of dying foemen mingled there. Foemen at morn, but friends at eve, fame or country least their care.
Thank you, Shannon.